In a thrilling matchup during the 2025 NFL preseason, the Cincinnati Bengals triumphed over the Washington Commanders with a score of 31-17. This game, held on August 18, 2025, provided valuable insights into both teams as they prepare for the upcoming regular season. 1. Burrow's resilience shines through. When aiming for a strong start to the regular season, it's crucial to establish momentum early. Joe Burrow, the Bengals' star quarterback, faced some challenges, including a couple of concerning sacks, yet he managed to guide his team to 2 scoring drives over 3 series. The pressure is on Burrow and the other starters to avoid a disheartening 0-2 start for the 4th consecutive regular season. In the Bengals' preseason opener against the Eagles, Burrow completed 9 of 10 passes for 123 yards and threw 2 touchdown passes, but he downplayed his performance, calling it average. However, Monday night's game presented a different story. Burrow ended the evening with a 4-yard touchdown pass to Charlie Jones, but it was a struggle overall, completing 9 of 14 passes for a mere 62 yards. The first drive was a laborious 9-play effort, highlighted by Chase Brown's 1-yard touchdown run, which was aided by 2 penalties against Washington that accounted for 30 yards and 2 first downs. The second drive was particularly alarming, as Burrow was forced to scramble and ended up taking a 17-yard sack. On the next drive, he was hit hard again, resulting in a 14-yard sack and a fumble, which was fortunately recovered by Ted Karras after a horse collar penalty on Washington. After 8 plays, Burrow connected with Jones for a touchdown, marking the end of his night. While the Bengals' offense is typically their strongest asset, any signs of struggle will inevitably lead to scrutiny, especially considering the defense has been underperforming. 2. Jayden Daniels sparks hope for the Commanders. Despite some turmoil within the Washington team, Jayden Daniels brought a refreshing energy to the field during his preseason debut. His presence alone generated excitement, and he quickly made an impact by leading the Commanders on a swift 4-play, 74-yard touchdown drive, which he capped off with a 14-yard touchdown run. Remarkably, Daniels didn't even throw a pass during this drive. After impressive runs from teammates Deebo Samuel and Chris Rodriguez Jr., Daniels maneuvered through the Bengals' defense, showcasing his agility and determination as he broke through a weak tackle attempt to score. This brief but electrifying appearance from the Commanders' franchise quarterback was a bright spot in an otherwise challenging night. Notably, Brian Robinson, a potential trade candidate, was absent from the game, as was Terry McLaurin, who is still in search of a contract extension. Additionally, starting guards Sam Cosmi and Brandon Coleman were sidelined due to injuries. Given that the Commanders had a remarkable turnaround last season, reaching the NFC Championship game, the current situation feels precarious. However, with a rising star like Daniels, the future looks promising as they head into 2025. 3. Tinsley shines brightly. The Bengals, already rich in wide receiver talent, may have discovered another gem in Mitchell Tinsley, an undrafted free agent who played in 2 games for the Commanders last season. Tinsley returned to Washington and delivered an impressive performance. He showcased his exceptional catching ability and leaping skills, finishing the first half with 5 receptions for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. His first touchdown came on a 13-yard pass, where he skillfully spun back to make a high-point grab. He outdid himself with a spectacular 21-yard touchdown catch just before halftime, leaping to secure the ball while ensuring his feet landed in bounds. One of his most remarkable catches was a one-handed grab after his initial attempt was deflected. Both touchdowns were thrown by Jake Browning, and it remains to be seen if Tinsley can secure a spot on the roster to catch passes from Burrow during the regular season. With established stars like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins leading the wide receiver group, along with Andre Iosivas and Charlie Jones, Tinsley's standout performance adds to the competition for roster spots. For Burrow, having more options is always a plus, and Tinsley might just be another valuable asset. 4. Commanders' rushing attack impresses. In the absence of Robinson, Washington's revamped rushing attack made a significant statement against Cincinnati. Right from the first play, Deebo Samuel, in his debut with the Commanders, showcased his speed with a 19-yard run on a jet sweep. The very next play saw Chris Rodriguez Jr. execute a beautiful cutback for a stunning 40-yard gain. Just moments later, Jayden Daniels capped off the drive with a 14-yard touchdown run. The Commanders continued to assert their dominance on their second drive, with Bill Croskey-Merritt charging in for a 27-yard touchdown. Over these initial 2 drives, Washington ran the ball 6 times for an impressive 106 yards and 12 points. With the buzz surrounding Robinson's potential departure, the performances of Rodriguez, now in his 3rd season, and rookie Croskey-Merritt were particularly noteworthy. Veteran Austin Eckler was also present on the sidelines, further fueling optimism about the Commanders' rushing game, which features Daniels as the team's leading rusher from 2024. However, it's worth noting that this impressive performance came against a Bengals defense that has struggled, having allowed 34 points in their previous preseason game against the Eagles. As we reflect on this game, it raises some intriguing questions. Can Burrow and the Bengals overcome their early season struggles? Will Jayden Daniels be the spark that the Commanders need to build on last season's success? And with Tinsley's emergence, how will the Bengals manage their wealth of receiving talent? Share your thoughts in the comments below.